Good morning, fellow cyclists. Alabama cyclists here this morning, bright and early before sunrise. Not riding in Alabama today. We are actually riding in North Florida area. Right now where we're in is St. George Island. We're gonna leave the island, head across the bay over into East Point, and then roll up for some gravel in Tates Hell State Forest, where we're gonna go check out the Dwarf Cypresses. So come along with me today. Let's have a good ride. The only hill we're gonna see all day, going over and coming back. Here we are into Tates Hell State Forest. Let's hope today it doesn't live up to its namesake. The last time I was through here, it was a lot of hell. That's where we're heading, to the Dwarf Cypress Boardwalk. This is the Dwarf Cypresses in Tates Hell State Forest. The last time I was in this area, I literally just stumbled across this. Was just going through the woods on the road, zoomed the map out on my Garmin, and noticed a little green patch that said Dwarf Cypresses. So I went and found it. Kind of happy with what I found. All right, we've reached a crossroads, and I've kind of, the last time I was out here, sort of made a rule that if a road looks like that, I tend not to follow it. The preference is roads like these. I just came from that road, and my route takes me 1.5 miles that way. Problem is, it's those roads right there where I ended up getting into the super soft, sugary sand and having to walk portions. The other problem is if I go that way, it's going to take me much further out of my course. So right now I'm getting beaten by, or eaten by big biting flies. So we're going to keep moving and hope this way turns out better than in the past. I have not ridden this road, so we shall see. Fingers crossed. Half a mile to go, fingers crossed. So far, so good. Let's hope it stays this way. Oh, soft sand. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. We got 3 miles of tarmac for our next gravel. Okay, this is an unknown road to me. Let's hope it's not full of soft sand. Because if it is, it's going to be miserable. Oh, soft sand like that. Oh, God. Ugh. Got through it though. It wasn't as bad as it's been in the past. Hopefully that's the worst of it. Fingers crossed. This is what I was hoping to avoid. You can't ride through this. Short burst maybe, but it's just way too soft. And the biting flies are terrible. Sand in the shoe. Ugh, this is what I was hoping to avoid. Oh well, just keep pushing. Black murky water, it's always my favorite. Thankfully it was good and shallow. And we're back into the super soft. It's slow going, but it's going. It's really soft through here. Oh, good Lord. Come. Oh, for God's sakes. This is my bailing road. If I don't like what I see, I turn around and bail. Gets me back to the highway. But I hate to turn back. But so far, my theories about named roads down here being rideable, not quite working out. I gotta avoid just the numerical roads. If I stick to the actual roads with names, like this one is Bear Creek Road, they're fine. But that is not turning out to be the case. Holy crap. That sand is so soft. So soft. There's just simply no riding this. It is way too soft. I just hope I don't have a whole lot of having to walk this, because this sucks. Kudos to the kid up in the ATV up there. He passed me going the other way, then came back to check on me, see if I needed any help or if I knew where I was going. So I was good, but I appreciate the offer nonetheless. And he did confirm that there's a road up ahead, so finally get out of this super soft sand, because I am tired of this super soft sand. Ready for something a little firmer. I don't care if it's tarmac, dirt, rocks. I just want out of the soft sand. It's so soft, he was having problems. Oh, goodness gracious. Come. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at how deep. Oh, my goodness. Done with this. I will not be coming back doing this part. This is insane. Constantly spend more time fighting the sand than actually enjoying the ride. Oh, mother of God. Get me out. So I got less than 7/10 of a mile to go. It's gonna be the longest 7/10 of a mile I've ever ridden. Oh, thank God. I believe the misery has ended finally. Now that I'm on paved roads, hopefully it stays that way. And hopefully, no dogs. The kid in the ATV warned me about dogs, so hopefully there are none. Because I just do not feel like trying to outrun dogs. But I'm sure as hell done with rolling through the sand. I'm glad to be out of that. All that sand.
coming back into East Point. Tell you what, if that East Point Brewing Company's open, I'm gonna get me a beer. Probably not though, but we'll see. Getting back to our one and only hill. Bridge over to St. George Island. Well, we're back on the island. It's fairly easy breezing back to the house. However, there's a few dirt roads on the island, so we'll go hit those again. Alright, so we're done and dusted. We're back in the neighborhood in St. George Island, heading back to the house. Got our fill of gravel. Let's call it dirt and sand, not gravel. And beyond, got my fill of super soft sand. So what have we learned? Well, if you're gonna go through Tates Hell, which it lives up to it, you want to stay on the eastern side of Highway 65 as you go through there. There the roads are firmer for the most part, much more passable. You get on the western side of Highway 65 and the roads just turn to, you might as well ride on the beach. It's the softest, sugariest sand I've ever had the displeasure of trying to get through. And the biting flies, oh man, they just bite. So if you're gonna come out here and you're gonna ride dirt gravel and you're gonna go through Tates Hell, pick roads that have actual names like Bear Creek or something like that, although that's on the western side, so don't take that one. And then stay on the eastern side of Highway 65 through there, because that soft sand, it is miserable. There's no riding it. You just walk through it. Sand all up in your shoes, biting flies all on you. But it's up to you. That's what I did. I'm tired. I'm ready to be done. 47 miles. So, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next ride. Have a good one.